Hi, this is Jennifer F. Charles 12. Um, I, I seen a tag video, The Beginner's Guide to Budgeting, and so I thought I would do that tag. The first question is, looking in the mirror, how did you know you needed to budget? A long time ago, I started budgeting, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, but I wasn't getting anywhere with it. Like, I would budget every month, and it wasn't helping me. And so then I started searching it on YouTube and on Googling it. And so then when I found Dave Ramsey's website, he was talking about you had to write down your expenses. And so then when I started writing this month, when I wrote down my expenses, it all made sense why I wasn't getting anywhere when I was budgeting. Because if you don't, because I never knew where my money was going. It's like I would get paid, because I get paid once a month. And then, like, I had more month than money at the end of the month. Like, I would run out of money. And I knew that I had extra money. So, but I just could never figure out where my money was going. So it's like I would budget and it would say, like, you have this much money left over, but then I couldn't figure out where the money was going because every month the money was gone. And so Dave Ramsey, he says you gotta figure out tell the money where to go before the money is gone. And so when I did that, then I figured out what was going on with my money. Okay, let me find the next question. Okay, and number 2 is putting it on paper. Provide your tips for writing it all down. First, you've got to, write out your fixed expenses, like your four walls, um, like your rent, your utilities, everything that is necessary. Because, like, the other expenses, like even debt and like cable and cell phone, those are not necessary expenses. Like, if you're going to get kicked out of your house, or you're not going to have heat, or you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to pay your four walls first. Those are the more important things. And you got to buy food, and you got to have gas in your car to go to work or take the kids to school. So, your four walls, you got to make sure you got money for that. Then, if you have money left over, then you can pay on like stuff that you like your cell phone and your cable or your Netflix or your Hulu Plus, and you can pay them like when you're first starting out to collect your emergency fund. You can pay on the minimum payments on your credit cards until you get to the debt snowball. Then you've got to track your expenses, and I use paper. Then I use Dave's Ramsey's Every Dollar website, and I use a calendar also because I have a calendar that's listed by days and months, and so I write in there every day how much I've spent each day because I'm trying to reduce spending money every day. And then you have to set goals. They have to be realistic and specific. And some of my goals are saving money, and I want to be frugal. And tips for living in the, I think this is the third question. Tips for living frugal is I don't want to eat out because I cook most of my food myself, and I'm gonna stop using paper towels. And I save my change in a penny bank. And I use a calculator at the store so I don't go over what I plan to spend. I have an app on my phone. It's called Shopping List or something. I can't remember the app, but through the whole store I can calculate what I'm spending, and I can save it under like Kroger's or whatever store I'm in, and it'll keep the amount that I spent at that store. And I make a list when I'm going to the store, so I only buy that certain amount. So I only buy what I went to buy. That's all for the tag that I wanted to answer. But comment, rate, and subscribe. And I think I had put a couple more things. Just a minute. Let me see. Yeah, I put that when I was saying I had more month at the end of the money, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I had got tired of living. That's why I'm budgeting, because I and tracking my expenses, because I was living paycheck to paycheck, and there was more month than money at the end of the month. So that's what got me on budgeting and tracking my expenses, is because I was sick and tired of living the way I was living. And so it's like I want to live like no one else. So I want to get myself together. Comment, rate, and subscribe.